won't stop till I hear him say,
does MEXC have access to institutional liquidity pools? These answers are going to blow your mind. Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another CYPRX video breakdown. In today's video breakdown, I have a very important video for you all today. This is going to be a very formal video, very educational, jam-packed video with lots of information, something that has come to my attention. Okay, as an influencer, I seriously want you all to take it into consideration. Let me just talk about what we're going to be discussing in today's video breakdown. We're going to be talking about centralized cryptocurrency exchanges, promoting cryptocurrency exchanges, these influencers that have no idea what it is that they are promoting to the general public. I'm going to show you how toxic it is if individuals on the Twitter space and the YouTube space are listening to these toxic influencers that are just babies in this space and have no understanding or general concept of how important it is that you understand that protecting your assets is crucial in the world of cryptocurrencies. Because obviously, of course, what you all saw in 2022 during the extremity of the bear market, Three Arrows Capital, Terra Luna, FTX going bust, highly susceptible to cyber attacks, theft, potential depeggings, whatever the case may be. Okay, utilizing a crypto broker with cold storage options and access to institutionalized liquidity are extremely important. So we're going to go over that in today's video breakdown. I'm going to share some examples via some influencers that I've seen across the YouTube space and Twitter space. Now, I'm not bashing these influencers. I'm an influencer who's just wondering why other influencers out there are lying to people to make money. I mean, it's literally baffling. I've already displayed to you guys that 90% of influencers won't share their ad revenue, which we're going to start giving away here at CYPRX. We're going to start doing some videos where the YouTube ad revenue that we generate, we're actually going to start giving that back to the general public. In just a couple of months, it's a project that I'm currently working on. But then also in the form of these signups via commission that these influencers are getting from individuals signing up with their affiliate link of these exchanges. We're going to get into detail on this. So two things that have come to light of mine. The first thing, and I'm going to even display to you guys a conversation that I had with the customer support representative from one of the exchanges that one of these major influencers in the crypto space shared on his page recently. And again, I'm not personally bashing this influencer. I'm here as an influencer who will and is willing to get on an interview with this gentleman right here and ask him why he is promoting this exchange that has all these defaults. And we're going to get into these defaults today. All right. So this is going to be very educational, very formal, okay, very informational. So real quick, let's talk about utilizing a crypto broker with cold storage options and how it can provide an additional layer of security by storing your crypto assets offline, thereby reducing the risk of hacking and unauthorized access. Like I said, this is going to be very formal, so it's going to be almost by the book. So additionally, using exchanges that have access also to institutional liquidity pools can help ensure that your trades are executed in competitive prices with minimal slippage, especially during times of high volatility. Like I, just displayed to you guys, last year, 2022, was a just insane year in the cryptocurrency market. Three Arrows Capital, FTX, Terra Luna crash, all of those things, where the majority of exchanges like Uphold, Coinbase, MEXC, these mainstream exchanges shut down because of the high volume, the high volatility that was just in the market at the times. Okay. So we're going to get into this. So recently on Encash Official, and I'm calling this individual out. If you watch this video, Nick from Encash Official, let's hop on a call together. I really want to know why you're promoting this, especially if you watch this video breakdown in particular, where we're going to get into my discussion and my conversation with the MEXC support and some things that I want to bring to light to the general public. Being awake and aware to what it is that you're doing in this crypto market, you can really weed out who the big players are and the individuals that actually know what they're talking about. So in a recent video, and this is why I'm making this based off of two things. A video that Encash, and he's just one influencer that I have seen promote this illiquid exchange. And I really want my followers to pay attention, please. I don't want to see anybody get crushed watching these followers with massive counts of followers and subscribers that are promoting these exchanges just to get affiliate links and money from them. I think that it should be illegal in my personal opinion. And I do think that people need to do more research. Okay. A lot of people in this cryptocurrency space are nascent and they don't do their research, and then they fall victim to these exchanges going bust. So in this recent video posted 18 hours ago on Ncash Official's page, he promotes the exchange MEXC, where he talks about how he buys XRP, Quant, Casper, and Hbar on this exchange. I'm going to show you why it's crucial to the success of your progress in this space and your understanding of how the space works to avoid these types of exchanges. Okay. So just to show you all the manipulation and how severe it is in the crypto space, real fast, what we just talked about is playing the victim role. People that go watch Ncash Official's page, right? He's operating with now 65,000 subscribers. Great for him. Hard work. I cannot stress enough that growing a YouTube channel is hard work. I will give that to him. But the fact that influencers nowadays have no like backbone, they straight up just promote stuff to make money and don't even know what they're really truly promoting. So I talked about being a victim. People will go watch this gentleman's content and then go sign up with MEXC. And then when MEXC goes bust one day or lacks liquidity during high volatile times or doesn't have cold storage, institutionalized cold storage options for their users' funds, and they get or they suffer a cyber attack and their funds get stolen, they play the victim role. So I tweeted out to you guys, always be willing to take action, assume control, and take responsibility for every outcome in any situation. When you truly start to believe that nothing happens to me, it happens because of me, you will truly start operating at levels incomprehensible to the majority of the population that maintains this I'm the victim mindset. Okay. And again, I don't want anybody that follows Ncash Official. I'm not bashing him. I will gladly hop on an interview with this gentleman if he ever comes to light and answering any of the direct messages that I've sent him on Twitter. You know, I would love to congratulate him on his hard work for being a YouTube influencer, but this gentleman is not a trader. And that's what you need to understand. He is not a trader that understands the cryptocurrency market space. I'm going to break that down for you all today. This fundamental right here also sparked my interest. And it's why, and by the way, the reason why I'm focusing on this gentleman right here is because I went and I just researched MEXC as an example, and his was the first video that popped up. So I chose his account. I could go and I could make a video on multiple influencers across the board. He just happened to be the one that I'm making a video on. So again, if you're watching this, Nick, or if any of Nick's followers are watching this, message Nick and ask him if he'd be willing to go on an interview with CYPRX. I would love to hop on a call with this guy and ask him some serious questions about some of the stuff that he's been promoting to his followers. Again, 65,000 subscribers watch his content. It's insane. So this article reads, 89% still trust centralized custodians despite the 2022 collapses. Now, I want you all to truly understand, keeping your crypto on centralized exchanges comes with several risks, including things like security breaches, lack of control, counterparty risk, regulatory risk. Off the top of my head, things like limited access to certain crypto currencies. And to mitigate these risks, it's highly recommended that you all keep a portion of your crypto in a secure cold wallet and only keep the funds that you need on a centralized exchange for trading on the exchange. Aside from that, it is essential that you choose a reputable exchange with a good track record of security and reliability alongside exchanges that have access to institutionalized liquidity or access to cold storage options for users' funds, okay? And MEXC has neither of those things. So real fast, okay, I want to show you all. I'm not making this up. Look at how freaking stupid. I'm seriously calling this crap out. This needs to get taken down, this video. Like, watch this. When I read this customer support response representative from MEXC support, okay, look at this real fast. So just to tackle this, all right. I said to them, after watching this video of this YouTube influencer promoting this exchange, now you guys know here at CYPRX what broker we utilize to buy, sell, and store cryptocurrency. And I'll get into that in just 1 second and why. So I said to MEXC support, this really ignites a flame in me if you guys can't tell the sincerity in my voice right now. I said, hello, I am a seasoned investor. You guys know from people that watch my YouTube and obviously, of course, people in the CYPRX private community. I've been involved with this market for almost 8 years now. It'll be 8 years full in October if I'm not mistaken. I said, I'm looking to sign up on your platform, but I have 2 questions, wondering if you could provide me with some answers. So the customer support representative goes on to say, Mexi support, hello, English-speaking customer service team here. We are glad to serve you. I can already tell that I'm talking to a robot right off the bat, because here he says that his name is Wilson, but on the representative's customer support name, it says Shen or Sean or however you pronounce this, right? So I said, hello, Wilson, thanks for the response. The first question that I have is, in the past, using different exchanges, they have had liquidity issues during high volatile times in the market. Due to lack of liquidity, my question is, does MEXC have access to institutional liquidity pools? These answers are going to blow your mind. And again, I would love to hop on a call with Encash Official as to why you are promoting these exchanges that literally can't even answer these simple freaking questions. Any seasoned investor knows that having access to institutionalized liquidity is a significant advantage for crypto exchanges and brokers because it provides numerous benefits to traders and investors, all right? So if you're not too familiar with what institutional liquidity is before I read these responses, institutional liquidity refers to the presence of large volume buyers and sellers, okay? Things like banks, hedge funds, and other financial institutions who are willing to buy and sell significant amounts of cryptocurrency, all right? And if you're not too familiar with the most significant advantages of having access to institutionalized liquidity, it is just to sum this up in simple terms that anyone can understand, it is the ability to execute large, massive amounts of orders without causing significant price movements. And when traders want to buy or sell large amounts of crypto assets, the market may not have enough liquidity to fulfill those orders, which could then lead to price slippage or even failed transactions, which is exactly why you saw multiple exchanges across the board like Uphold, Coinbase, right, MEXC. They weren't able to facilitate transactions during the Terra Luna crash. They weren't able to facilitate transactions during the FTX collapse. Multiple exchanges across the board held withdrawal operations, okay? And this is all because of lack of institutionalized liquidity, the inability to be able to tap into massive amounts of liquidity. So with that being said, okay, let's go into the response. First of all, they didn't even say yes or no. I literally typed right here in simple terms. It's an easy question to answer, yes or no. They respond back by saying, okay, let me collect your question and I will discuss it with my team. Why would any customer support rep not be able to just answer this simple question by saying yes or no? That was first a red flag to me. So I said, I'm waiting on an answer and it should be known if you all have access to institutional liquidity or not. They go on to say, okay, again, which is how I know that I'm talking to a bot and not a live human being representative, which again, I will get into in just 1 second, is an important factor when you're choosing your exchanges. I said, is that a yes or no? I'm confused. Then they go on to say, yes. What? Okay, hold on. That's questionable because watch how they answer this question towards the end of this. Then they said, but I need to find the whole announcement for you. Then I said, sounds good. I will wait for a proper answer. Okay, please hold on. Sure, no problem. Then they go on to send me some loophole article that has nothing to do with institutional liquidity. And it talks about in this screenshot right here, it talks about how they protect their users from getting liquidated by, I don't even know, it had nothing to do with institutional liquidity. So the bot said, let me know if this explanation is clear enough or not. And I said, this would be an answer to a question like, how do you all control a liquidity run on user accounts? So that's what this article had to do with. It had to do with what happens if there's a liquidity run on user accounts and blah, 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 blah. It had no answer to my question, which was, do they have access to institutional liquidity? I go on to say in the customer support chat, my question was, do you all have access to institutional liquidity? It should just be a simple yes or no question, my friend. Hold on for a minute was the response that I got. Again, they're avoiding answering the question. I said, no worries. And then they said, sorry, because I'm not sure what you mean. Let me discuss this with our team. And first of all, look at the support chat right here. They're spelling words incorrectly. Look at this. Dissus. Look at this is a red flag. This is a freaking red flag, ladies and gentlemen. Their support team, which again is clearly a robot, cannot even spell simple words like discuss with our team correctly. Do you see? Do you see this? It's nuts. It literally heats me up because influencers are getting paid via ad revenue. Influencers are getting paid via affiliate links for shilling and promoting these jacked up cryptocurrency exchanges. It is mind freaking blowing. If you're still listening to this, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe. I'm telling you right now, we're dropping gems here at CYPRX and people are sleeping. So it goes on to say, okay, how about this? This is what I said to the response. Okay, once I realized that they're misspelling words, I was like, you know what? Let me twist it up a little bit. Okay, how about this? Since you can't seem to find the answer to my first question, let me ask another. They go on to say, okay, in the past, I've had security issues keeping my crypto on centralized exchanges. My question is, does MEXC provide or offer institutional grade cold storage security options for users who store or hold crypto on MEXC? They respond back by saying, all right, which doesn't even make sense to my question. Then they say, please hold on for a second. Again, so this is showing you that their customer support representatives don't know how to provide simple answers to simple questions. It's literally, both of these questions were yes or no. So I said, just like the question before it, it should be a simple yes or no, literally trying to give the customer support representative help in answering my question. Questionable again. Then they say, I need to make sure I understand your question. Institutional liquidity is an insurance fund for an investor, right? Question mark. Then they send me this link in regards to how they store user funds, which had nothing to do with cold storage options. Then they say, with regards to your question, we have made a detailed explanation in this announcement, which they did not. They go on to say, you may open this link, check specific content. Thank you for understanding. I read the article that they sent and I responded back and said, no, this does not answer my question. Yes or no, does MEXC provide institutional grade cold storage security protection for its clients that hold crypto on MEXC in their wallets? They then again said, let me check with our team. And I said, I literally got irritated at this point. Like whoever I'm speaking to, either a bot or a person, is literally stupid and scamming people. I said, let me simplify the question. Does MEXC put users' funds who decide to hold their crypto on MEXC into cold storage? That is, again, a simple yes or no question. They say, I understand your question. I said, so is it a yes or no, my friend? Then they go on to say, I have to confirm it with my supervisor. Thank you for your patience. I said, you know what? Thanks for your response, my friend. I appreciate it. Okay. But here it says, nope for both. Do you see right here? I have to confirm it with my supervisor. Thank you for your patience. Nope for both. Both questions. That means that MEXC does not provide institutionalized access to liquidity pools, or they don't have cold storage options for their clients. So that means if you're buying, storing, or holding crypto on MEXC, you're subject to liquidity runs. You are subject to not be able to capitalize on any of the benefits of institutional liquidity that can improve stability of the cryptocurrency market when a large institution enters the market, which is about to happen. Do you guys understand why I'm so heated right now? Because nobody understands that these exchanges are about to go bust. Because when these large institutions with millions, billions, and trillions of dollars, okay, start to trade with their money, which is coming. Do you understand that? It is coming. These crypto exchanges that can't even spell words correctly are all about to go bust. There's over 500 crypto exchanges, and MEXC Global is one of the ones I'm telling you right now that in the next 5 to 10 years, users' funds bust. People that have money on this bust. Regret, victim role. Back to what I said in this tweet. Do you see what I'm saying? Why are influencers with 65,000 subscribers that have an impact promoting this crap? Okay, I'm freaking heated right now. Smash that thumbs up button. You guys see what I'm saying? Please tell me I'm not crazy for making this video. I know that people are going to be like, oh, why are you bashing Nick? Why are you bashing Encash Official? Oh, because it is literally ignorant and stupid of him to not have done his research like this, which is what we do here at CYPRX, promoting value and education, which is what influencers should be doing on the internet space if they're involved in the crypto market, which they are not. So here at CYPRX, we're going to attempt to provide that clarity for you all. Oh my gosh, I'm heated. So let's talk about real fast using a crypto broker or exchange that provides institutional grade cold storage. Because some people will be like, oh, well, you know what? Well, I just use MEXC as a middleman, and then I buy and store, or I send my crypto off to my cold storage wallet, and MEXC is just the platform that I utilize to, just to buy my crypto and then transfer it off. Well, okay, cool. But what if people can't afford a cold storage wallet? What if people don't have $115 or $120 to go out and buy a cold storage wallet, and they just want some security with an exchange? That is an option as well that you as a crypto market participant should be able to partake in. And I'm telling you guys right now, you need to pay attention to these red flags, these influencers that are out for your money, okay, by getting affiliate link signups, and by making ad revenue, by boosting these stupid exchanges that have no place in this market. This market, do you guys understand truly? If you all have tapped into the research that we do here at CYPRX, or you've done your own, trillions of dollars are about to flood into this space. And if these exchanges do not have access to institutionalized liquidity pools, they will go bust when these major players enter into this space. They will not be able to handle the volatility, the volume that is about to come into this market. And when you understand that, you will stay away from these exchanges. Now moving on to the solution, okay? I am not shilling the exchange that I'm about to promote right now, okay? You need to take it upon yourself to do your own research. Reach out to their live agents, their customer support representatives, and talk to them yourselves. The crypto broker that I use that has both access to institutionalized liquidity pools and cold storage options, they automatically put your crypto into cold storage immediately upon depositing funds into their platform, is Caleb & Brown. They have 24/7 access, customer support representatives, live agents that you can call on the drop of a dime 24/7 and speak to a live person. You can email them. They have a 5-star rating on Google. This is actually going to be a 2-part video breakdown where I'm going to go into some interview material from the CEO of this company, Jake Boyle. We're going to get into some deep dive information on the security platform, Fireblocks, that they use for their cold storage. And I'm going to really truly show you why it is that I use Caleb & Brown to buy coins like XRP, to buy coins like Quant, to buy coins like Hbar, which are all available on MEXC, but you are falling victim and vulnerable to fraud, to manipulation, to not being able to withdraw your funds, to not being able to deposit money. People that lack education in this market are the people that will not be here 5 years from now. They are the people that are going to play the victim role because they followed influencers that act like they do their research and have everybody manipulated into thinking that they do their research because they read freaking Twitter all day, but they really don't, okay? I'm telling you all right now, when you see articles like this, 89% of people still trust centralized custodian. Despite the 2022 collapse, that should be a red flag, because we know here at CYPRX that 95% of market participants, and I've even shown you in the past, the BIS, the central bank for central bankers, have literally told you all that retail traders, 90% of them lose money in this market. So why, when you see an article like this, should this not be a red flag? Okay. If 89% of the population still trust centralized custodian exchanges, should you not do more research? Hopefully this video leads you to do that, okay? I will make a video part 2 going into a detailistic perspective on the features of Caleb & Brown, why I use them in particular. Now, again, I don't have all of my crypto assets on Caleb & Brown. I diversify my portfolio here at CYPRX just in case. I have cold storage options. I have 2 cold storage devices that I utilize where I have part of my crypto on them, but then I also have crypto in Caleb & Brown because they offer institutional grade security options. Platforms or banks and institutions like BNY Mellon utilize the same exact institutional grade security options that Caleb & Brown uses. PNB Paribas uses the same exact institutional grade security options. One of the biggest banks and one of the top 50 safest banks in 2022 was BNB Paribas. And guess what institutionalized grade security options they use to hold their crypto? The same one that Caleb and Brown uses. Like I said, I'll do an in-depth video breakdown. Many blessings to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video breakdown. Hopefully I don't get a whole bunch of spam in the comments talking about, oh my gosh, you're attacking Ncash. All the Ncash is little freaking bandwagoners. It's hilarious. Get wrecked. I'm telling you all right now, the people that don't do their research, that sleep on individuals that actually do their research in this market, people like myself and a multitude of other good influencers out there that people are sleeping on, deserve to get wrecked when they don't do their research. If I'm telling you right now, if you play that victim role, then come to find out you never talked to a customer support representative and asked them logical questions. You never read in detail an exchange. Like literally, you know what I did before I went and I signed up with Caleb and Brown? I clicked every single link. You see how there's tabs on here? What we do, about us, resources, support, and then last but not least, contact. Before, you want to know why? Let me give you guys a little bit of an in-depth perspective on how in detail I am. Okay. Do you want to know why I was a programmer before I became a full-time trader? I programmed websites as a private contractor for a living. Do you want to know why websites are set up like this legally? Because these are steps. Okay. Before you hit log in and sign up, you have the ability to inform yourself on what this entire platform offers, what they provide, what they can do for you, and their security or their privacy terms and agreements. So before you get to log in, sign up, there are all of these options for you to commit to before involving yourself with this company. And it's the same across the board. Let's go to MEXC, right? You see here, before login and sign up, the reason why platforms are built this way with login and sign up is because here at America specifically, we read from left to right. So what you're supposed to do in the form of the way that these websites are set up is you're supposed to go through, click through and read all of these tabs, read everything, drop down menus, and inform yourself on what these exchanges can offer before you sign up. But 89% of people are not doing that. And they just aimlessly trust these centralized custodians for their crypto deposits. And I'm telling you right now, when institutional money comes in, they're going to get wrecked. They're going to get wrecked. Many blessings to you guys. I'm done my rant. I told you guys that this was going to be a rant. It felt so good to get that off my chest. Like I said, Ncash official, I'm not hiding. If you want to hop on an interview with me, I got some major questions to ask you, buddy. Many blessings to you guys. As always, be cognizant, be aware out there. And I will see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown.
I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh.